Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today, we need to look at a couple of bits of news in the Pokemon trading card game, which, quite frankly, are among the weirder bits of news that we were expecting. Now, starting off, and thank you to all of you that got in touch with me to tell me about this, it is very, very nice of you. It turns out that there is actually a new type of Elite Trainer box coming to the Pokemon trading card game, which I was completely unaware of, and frankly, I think pretty much everybody was completely unaware of. And what is really cool here, if you look at the front of the box, it actually says Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. It is distinct from the regular Elite Trainer box. You can tell from looking at it at the front. Now, I don't particularly care about this, if I'm honest with you, but I know that there are a bunch of people out there who absolutely do care about this. So, you know, basically people keeping sealed collections. So for those of you keeping sealed collections, this is really kind of cool. Yay! Now, if you're not keeping a sealed collection, if you actually want to, open your Pokemon cards, then we have the question of what is different and why is it $10 more? Yeah, I should have mentioned, right, it's $10 more. Well, they kind of earn the extra $10 from you, because what they do is they give you an extra 2 booster packs. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Well, hang on a second, Wassy. 2 booster packs, $10? Oh, that doesn't quite add up. You're a little bit off there, mate. You're right. I am a little bit off there. And I like to think by now we're mates. The difference is you get a metal coin, which you don't get in the regular version, and you get metal dice, which are, it seems to be, substituted. So you get dice in the regular version, but not a coin. In the Pokemon Center version, you get metal dice and a metal coin. Excuse me, metallic coin. It is listed as metal damage counter dice and a metallic Pokemon coin, which means it's probably more like just the coins you get in all the blister pack products, etc. And that's basically it. That's pretty much the differences between them. They're very similar. But you get an extra 2 packs, you get the metal coin and the dice. Honestly, for a lot of people, the biggest reason they're going to want this is because it's different and it leads to kind of a cool sealed collection. And if you collect sealed products, as I know a whole bunch of people out there do, this is kind of cool. If you don't, I mean, look, if you're already spending $40 on an Elite Trainer box, maybe it's just me, I'd be tempted to just spend the extra $10, get a couple more packs, some premium dice, some packaging I don't get anywhere else. I don't know, I'm a nerd, all right? Now, one thing that does make me slightly sad, it is literally called the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box. If anyone's wondering why it didn't leak out until pre-orders actually went live, this is the reason. It is only being sold on the Pokemon Center. Generally, when we learn about new products, we learn about it from distributors and shops who are putting in orders, accepting orders, etc. But obviously, the Pokemon Center make and sell essentially themselves, so there's no reason for them to announce this product early, which is how it kind of slipped through the gaps. But this means that you are unlikely to find this in any place other than the Pokemon Center itself. And if, like me, you happen to live in somewhere like the UK, a territory to which the Pokemon Center does not ship, well, then you're out of luck. You're not getting this, which is a little bit sad. It's not a product that I'm really desperately upset about not being able to get. And you never know, it might be made available in other territories in some way as a kind of, as a special, as a one-off, because the Pokemon Center doesn't ship. But it sure would be nice. They're really cool. Now, the next part of the story is, and I want to make this 100% clear, completely and utterly 100% entirely unconfirmed, and there is no proof whatsoever to back this theory up. We clear on that? Excellent. There are rumors abound that special delivery Charizard is going to be coming when you order this product. Now, once again, let me be super clear. There is absolutely no proof whatsoever that this is in any way, shape, or form actually true. We cool? but some people are suggesting it. Now, partly I believe this is because of a little header splash page thing that comes up when you order. Partly it's because, now I didn't mention this in the previous video, maybe I should have, but what the person selling this Charizard, and incidentally it sold like an hour or two after I put my video up, which might have been a coincidence, but come on. I really hope this is just super, super common and that person regrets paying it and silly things like this stop happening. Sorry if you're the person who bought it and that sounds really mean. But it would make sense that apparently this was sent out with a Pokemon Center online order. So it is absolutely possible that essentially these were meant to be given out with the Elite Trainer boxes, the new ones. And one or two were sent out by mistake in earlier orders. There is some logic here, but there's absolutely no proof. There is some logic to the fact that maybe a couple of these did get sent out a little bit early and maybe they are being saved for this Pokemon Center Online exclusive product. I could see that being true, but there is absolutely no reason to believe it is other than, hey, that kind of makes sense. So, we all clear on that? I've had a few people getting in touch, a few people asking about it, so I thought I would acknowledge it and mention it in this video. However, we have absolutely no proof. Might be true, might not. That's what I can tell you. But these Elite Trainer Box Pluses are kind of cool. Speaking of kind of cool, alternate art Pikachu VMAX. This was given out over in Japan a while ago now, and we have never seen it. It's not been released outside of Japan. Now, in Japan, this is still an extremely rare card, because essentially there was a promo pack that you could get, and one of the 5 cards was Pikachu, but the they were all Pikachu, I mean the VMAX, but the VMAX was much, much rarer than any of the others. Much rarer. And incidentally, I believe these packs can be weighted, because obviously the VMAX is going to just be heavier than other ones. So, or it might be that you can actually see through them. I've heard something somewhere that these packs are not terribly reliable. You have been warned, ladies and gentlemen. You have been warned. My point is, this is a very, very sought after, very expensive card. I showed you a little while ago that shops in Japan were buying them for 10,000 yen. These are very rare, very expensive cards. It's Pikachu Needs a Hug VMAX. It's different artwork to the VMAX we've got. So then the question becomes, are we ever going to get this card? And unfortunately, the jury is still out. We still have no news, no word as to whether we are getting this card. However, it has gone and been made available in Indonesia. Now, essentially, there is a sealed tournament happening, and when you go to this sealed tournament, you are going to be able to get yourself one of these Pikachu. Now, it is said to be limited. I've heard rumors of limited to 300. We are not actually told. So again, as with all of this, we need to be a little bit careful, take a little bit of a pinch of salt. However, it is being made available in Indonesia. Now, I know Indonesia is over in Asia. It's not kind of somewhere in Europe, which is far closer to our cards. I know this card isn't in English. However, parts of it are. The name, Gigantamax, G-Max Volt Tackle, it's far more of an English card than the Japanese version we saw. So, I find this interesting because it's been a long time since Japan actually got theirs. And now it's coming to Indonesia. And that gives me hope that we might get it as a promo over here. Maybe it will appear in that special 25th anniversary set. Maybe it will be a special promo. I honestly have no idea. But the fact that it's coming somewhere else gives us hope that it might be coming over here. Again, it came out in Japan a while ago and then kind of disappeared off the face of the earth and we heard nothing more of it. The fact that it's reappearing in another territory, it doesn't mean it's coming out over here. It might not be. But it gives us hope And that's at least something, ladies and gentlemen. That's at least something. And very finally, just for today, just as a tiny little finishing off topic, I do need to mention about that Indeedee. Now, I did show you the other day that there was essentially Indeedee with two different artworks. The artwork that everyone had been opening in their packs had a broom, but the artwork that was on the website didn't have a broom. And we didn't know what was going on here. Well, it turns out, I mentioned in a previous video that quiz that you could undertake to try and win that ridiculous Eevee deck box. Well, it turns out one of the questions essentially was, what item is missing from the Indeedee scan on the website, or something along those lines. So it turns out it only exists with the broom, and it turns out the one without the broom was actually part of a quiz on the website. Bunch of people got in touch with me about that. I believe it was actually the lovely Antoine Boulet who got in touch with me before anybody else, but a bunch of you did take time out of your day to inform me about that, and I appreciate every single one of you that did. The mystery has been solved, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's a lot less exciting than I was hoping, and I'm a little bit sad. I was hoping for some kind of like proper Pokemon TCG mystery, and what I got was, oh yeah, it's part of a quiz. It's not the same, ladies and gentlemen. It's not the same. But we got rumours of special delivery Charizard. We have got a brand new type of Elite Trainer box we've not seen before. And there is hope for Pikachu VMAX. And if you live in Indonesia, far more than hope, ladies and gentlemen. Far more than hope. And usual rules apply. If anyone in Indonesia finds themselves with a copy of this they don't need, just sitting right here. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you think about these news. I want to know if you are caring about that new Elite Trainer box, if you'd rather have it than the regular. I want to know how much you want this beautiful Pikachu. Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.